Hi guys, I'm Jose Uriel Hernandez, 3rd grade student, group 5 in the official junior high school, number 141 in the morning shift. Today I will talk about video games in this podcast that in preparation for you. The video games were born in the year 1972. Its first exponent being the Pong game and the Atari console company, expanding in a brutal way this medium with creations such as Pac-Man. Unfortunately, at this time, there was no adequate quality control for this, and several mod-made video games went on sale, staining the reputation of this industry. In my personal opinion, I can assure you that the video games that want 3 requirements to be good. Children is the first, the graphic quality, the second, the story, and the third, the music of all soundtrack. Although no all share this criterion, it's undoubtable that the era gave pieces in the order to leave a piece of this industry with a look of global recognition. Let's talk about first point, graphic quality. A good visual experience is the attract attention and demonstrate the context of the game, in addition to being an artist's opportunity to create for history and giving the character to each video game. The second point is the history, and entertaining and moving history that I will guarantee interesting in the entry public. It's not the same to present a game that's simply jungle with a gameplay than one has reason about what is happening in it. The development of characters, the situations where are faced, fantasy or science fiction are things that hook the player, so I want to know more about this functional world and to develop feelings for some characters. The last point I will talk about is my favorite, music or soundtrack. Since this represents in auditory way all the feelings that I wanted to be understood. In each scene and several melodies can be created, from a happy and catchy melody to a sad sonata. Laura Shikihara, composer of the soundtrack of several video games, has demonstrated this point in franchises such as Plants Vs Zombies or independent video games such as Towards to the Moon or Deltarune. Melody staff of the video game The Legend of Zelda of a Nintendo company. It's a beautiful explanation with this point that the melodies it's a very good, and I can feeling the sentiments. I can say that video games very depending of people's tastes. There are video games with shooting themes, video games with fighting themes, video games with cooking themes, but I finally am there will be one ends of recording people. Everyone is free to choose the taste in video games and being able to think what one needs to be successful without anything else to say in this podcast. I'm retraining and I hope that's been to my leaking and my English pronunciation has not been so bad. Thank you.